Hello viewers, I'm Masood Khan. Welcome to watch Branding Bangladesh. Branding Bangladesh is a show where we talk about our Bangladesh's development. Past few years you have seen how radically Bangladesh is emerging. So we talk about it, and today we have invited Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Ethiopia, Dr. Tizita Mulugeta. Hello Excellency, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, Excellency. So, how are you feeling here in Bangladesh?
Yeah, Bangladesh is so nice and warm city. It really accepted me so warmly, and I'm happy being in Bangladesh.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, tell us something about your career, because we know that you are a career ambassador, and you cover 5 countries in the region.
Yeah.
So, if you tell about your career as well.
Yeah. Basically, my background is education background. I was a professor in the university, in Addis Ababa University.
Which subject?
Political science and development studies.
Okay.
But now I'm shifting into the diplomatic activity.
Teacher to diplomat, okay?
Yeah,
That's great.
So I'm residing in New Delhi, and being in New Delhi, I cover 5 other countries.
Yes.
Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Thailand, Bangladesh, and Nepal.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. So, since how long you work as an ambassador?
Starting from May 2019.
2019, you started your career as ambassador.
Yeah, it has been like 18 months.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
So, as you were appointed here for 5 countries here.
Yeah.
So, compared to those countries, what is your feeling about Bangladesh in particular? Because as I said before, that Bangladesh is emerging very quickly. One of the fastest developing country in the world.
Yeah.
So if you could say something about it. And we know that Ethiopia also like this.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Like most Asian countries, especially Southeast Asian countries, share a lot of similarities. But among them, what I see specific in Bangladesh is it is growing very fast.
Yeah.
It's very dynamic city, which is more or less related to Ethiopia. Because as you know, for the last 15 years, Ethiopia is recorded as one of the fastest growing country in the world.
Correct.
So when I go around the city, I see how the city is so active and vibrant.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of potential in Bangladesh, I can say.
Let me ask you that the diplomatic relationship between Bangladesh and Ethiopia, if you could tell a bit detail about it.
Basically, the diplomatic relation between Bangladesh and Ethiopia started around 1975, and mostly the relation focuses on economic development, and specifically in business and investment, because as I've said before, Bangladesh is one of the growing country in the world, and also Ethiopia is one of the fastest growing in the world. So just to develop this relationship, mostly the cooperation focuses on economic development, basically in business and investment. So in 2016, the Bangladesh government opened its embassy in Ethiopia, and from then onwards, a lot of agreement exchange were there, and we are working even now to diversify this cooperation, especially into civil aviation, education, and so on, because the potential of education in Bangladesh is so high. So we want to also work in the education sector, and also both countries contribute well in the peacekeeping process.
Yes.
Yeah. So we want to also enhance that relationship. We are mostly focusing on this thing. By the way, in terms of trade, we know that Bangladesh pharmaceutical project, or their pharmaceutical situation is so high, and the demand in Ethiopia is too much regarding pharmaceutical, and Ethiopia is like working and to make to be one of the hub of pharmaceutical in East Africa.
Okay.
So taking that into consideration, we want to enhance the relationship between Ethiopia and Bangladesh, because we can learn a lot from Bangladesh technology, Bangladesh expertise, Bangladesh potential, and so on. So we're working on that.
Excellent, excellent. So if you could say something about the cultural exchange between Ethiopia and Bangladesh?
When you see the cultural situation between these two countries, one thing I can see in common is like the family value.
Family values.
Yeah,
yes.
in Ethiopia, we really value families.
Absolutely.
And I think the same is happening here in Bangladesh.
Very true.
And also Bangladesh has like a very nice culture, the way they are dressing, the way they are eating and whatever. And also if you come to Ethiopia, we see a variety of culture. Ethiopia is a multi-ethnicity country. So with a lot of regions, a lot of culture, a lot of language more than 80, you can find more than 85 language spoken.
Unity in diversity.
Unity in diversity, you see. So exchanging of this culture, I hope, will enhance the relationship between these two countries. And there are a lot of commonalities. We are like a spice lover country.
Okay.
And the same happen here in Bangladesh.
Beautiful, yes, it
is. So we see a lot of commonalities in this
regard. Have you tested Bangladeshi traditional food?
Yeah, I tried the biryani, which is so nice.
Biryani?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Of course.
You've been to Old Town, Old Dhaka. There is a famous for biryani. Haven't been there because of the pandemic or so, I don't know.
No, I didn't go that.
But you can enjoy beautiful biryani in Old Dhaka. It's a traditional, you know.
Okay.
So try. You tested Bangladeshi food and you enjoyed very much.
Yeah. The food is so nice. Yeah.
The great, you know, the GERD of Ethiopia is a mega hydroelectric generation project. Tell me about the project and its socio-economic contribution in the region.
You know, the GERD, the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, is one of the only and the first project that Ethiopia is constructing on the Nile River.
Okay.
You know, Nile River is one of the biggest river in Africa, where 85% is emanated from Ethiopia.
Yeah, okay.
Where there are more than 10 riparian countries.
Okay.
So, starting from the last 9 years, Ethiopia has started a project, a mega project with $4 billion, which is totally covered by the Ethiopian people. And the very purpose of this project is to generate hydroelectric power. Okay. It's not for irrigation or it's not for any other purpose. The main purpose is to generate electricity to the people of Ethiopia, because still majority of Ethiopians do not have access to electricity. Okay. And also, since the country is growing very fast, the demand for electricity is still very huge. So just to cover this, to attempt this demand, we are constructing the dam with the good understanding between our neighbor and riparian countries. And the first filling of the dam was successfully done in July 2020, and we hope the next level will come very soon.
Great, Ambassador. Thank you so much. We are coming back to you. Dear viewers, you're watching Branding Bangladesh. We're taking a short break. Coming back soon. Dear viewers, you're watching Branding Bangladesh show. We are talking to the Ambassador of Ethiopia. Excellency, now let's move back about tourism. Tourism is a huge issue actually. And Africa is a beautiful country, especially the Africa region. And Ethiopia is the fastest growing country in the whole African region, we know. So if you could tell about the tourism cooperation between Bangladesh and Ethiopia.
When we talk about Ethiopian tourism, one thing that everybody should know is that Ethiopia is a source of humanity. The first human being is, it is found in Ethiopia. It is an ancient country with a lot of tourist attraction places.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so now our government is working hard in promoting all these tourist attraction places, both tangible and intangible tourist attraction. Even the current Prime Minister is very much passionate about tourism, and new kind of construction has been even done to make the country as a whole, and especially the capital city as a hub of tourism. So whenever someone is like flying through Ethiopian Airlines to any African or any part of the world, they can make like one stopover and they can just watch what is going on in the country. So tourism is now being one of the main task of the government. So we hope that even in Bangladesh, tourism is also one of the attracting engagement. So they have a very good potential. We know Bangladesh has a very good potential in tourism. So we are still working and enhancing the relationship in terms of tourism.
Do you know that investment, foreign direct investment, FDI, this is also very, very important things for a country's development. So how we can do that? Like if you could talk about the foreign direct investment.
Yeah, of course, for the development of any country, foreign direct investment is one of the means. So our government for the last 15 years has been working so hard on that case, and specifically the existing government has reformed most of our policies with like making investment more attractive into Ethiopia. So so far, even with Bangladesh, we have a very good relation. There are companies that are working in textile and apparel, and still we are working in attracting any other investors, especially who are specialized in pharmaceutical, agro processing, fishery, and also jet production. Because these are one of the things that Bangladesh is very well known. So we are still open for foreign direct investment. A lot of investment opportunities are being found and also being reformed in the country. So we are, in our stay here in Bangladesh, we are promoting this through different business forum and B2B meeting with a lot of businessmen. So that is the things that we are currently undertaking, and we are still working hard in attracting FDI. Yeah.
Ambassador Dr. Tizita, you know very well that Bangladesh is famous for RMG, ready-made garments export, So if you could say something about the ready-made garments.
That's very well in the world, and also Ethiopia also import a lot of ready-made garments from Bangladesh. And also, as I've said, there are also some companies who are still producing garments in Ethiopia. So this is also one of the things that Ethiopia also can learn from and also can benefit from, like through the trading and also through the investment. And still in the world, there is a very big opportunity, because garment is something that it's always needed, like a basic need. You see, every day is needed. So I believe that this is one of the good things that the country is focusing on, and also one of the good things that we can learn a lot, because in Ethiopia the market is too much. By the way, like the population is close to 110 million. 110 million. So there is a big population. There is a very big demand compared to like any other African. We are the second populous country in Africa. So even for East African region, we can be a hub for the manufacturing of ready-made garments. So by cooperating with the Bangladeshi companies, we can do a lot in that respect.
Now, let us ask you, because a lot of viewers, they'll be interested about your life and about your family a little bit. So if you have no reservation, tell me something about your family.
Okay, thank you so much. Like, I'm a mother of 3 daughters.
3 daughters, beautiful daughters.
Yeah, beautiful daughters, 16, 15.
What are they doing? Oh, 15. Okay.
Yeah, all of them are educating. Like,
one is 15 and the second one is
12, and the last one is 6.
6.
Yeah,
oh, beautiful.
So, I'm living with that, and my husband is also a businessman. Yeah,
a businessman staying in Ethiopia
in Ethiopia, he's working in the insurance
beautiful
company.
Family. You have a beautiful
very
family.
Nice family. Yeah.
We call it having 3 daughters means beautiful. They blessed your family, of course.
Yeah, blessed to go to the heaven. Yeah.
Heaven. Yeah. We call it in our in a religion too. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, and you talk about the agricultural cooperation. So, what broad areas we can work together between Ethiopia and Bangladesh, which you think as an ambassador?
As you said, Bangladesh is broadly focused in agriculture, and a majority of Ethiopian society also work in the agriculture field. So agriculture can be one of the potential that we can cooperate, because we are not yet done a lot in this agricultural processing. There are agro-processing, which can be like potential for further cooperation in the production of fertilizer, in the production of pesticides, and so on. I've learned that Bangladesh is doing very well in that sector. So and also in the production of different agricultural machineries and so on. So the sector is a lot. The sector is very broad. So we have so many commonalities in these aspects. So that could be also one of the things that we can work together and we can develop and make it like one of the things that strengthen the relationship between these two sisterly countries.
To harder relationship.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
That is very true, because we can cooperate a lot.
Yeah.
So with this, Excellency, I'm coming back to you. We're taking a short break. Dear viewers, you're watching Branding Bangladesh show. We are taking a short break. Coming back soon. Hi, hello dear viewers, you're watching Branding Bangladesh show. Today we talked to the Ambassador of Ethiopia. We talked many different issues. Now let me ask you, because peace and harmony is one of the finest thing in human life. So how can you build more peace and harmony among the countries, and of course how can we ensure global peace?
Okay, thank you. Yes, as you've said, peace is the fundamental thing for maintaining the relationship between individuals, families, neighborhoods, countries, and so on. So we believe in peace a lot. By the way, our Prime Minister in Ethiopia is the 2019 Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Okay,
because
great.
Yeah, we have
your Prime Minister.
Our Prime Minister, Dr.
Great.
Abiy Ahmed. Yeah, he has done a lot in maintaining peace between Ethiopia and Eritrea, and also mediating different issues in Sudan and some other neighboring countries. So recognizing all these things, he was awarded the 2019 Nobel Peace Prize.
2019.
The 2019 Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay.
So this really shows how peace is like a fundamental issue in Ethiopia. So still, with the leadership of our Prime Minister, we are working on maintaining peace and security in the country, and also between Ethiopia and neighboring countries.
I forgot asking one very important question and pertinent question, because you are an ambassador and we are also a women ambassador. So women empowerment is a huge issue for globally, and Bangladesh Prime Minister is women, Bangladesh Speaker is women, Education Minister women. So if you could talk about a little, in a very short brief, about the women empowerment issue.
Previously, I said there are a lot of commonalities between Ethiopia and Bangladesh.
Correct.
One of the commonalities could be like this women empowerment. Our government also believe in women empowerment.
Yeah.
So currently, our president is a female.
Okay.
We have a female president. The electoral board chairman is a female.
Okay.
And the Supreme Court chairman is a woman.
Chief Justice.
The justice. It is ruled by a woman. So you could see, and even the ministerial position, we have 20 ministerial position. 10 of them are women and 10 of them are male.
Oh, 50-50.
Yeah, it is equally shared, you see.
Great.
So all this thing really shows how the country is like symbolic.
Absolutely.
To all its people, and also to other African countries, that it's working on women empowerment. And of course, it will also continue and like going down to the lower level too. So it's a means like to go ahead.
So, Ambassador, we have come at the end of the session. Do you have any special message for the people of Bangladesh?
Basically, I want to say thank you very much for warmly welcoming me here in Bangladesh. And I'm here working to strengthen the relationship between these two sisterly countries. And I want to send all the good wishes from Ethiopia to the people of Bangladesh.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Tizita Mulugeta, for your wonderful note about Bangladesh and about the people of Bangladesh. We believe these two countries, Bangladesh and Ethiopia, we can go hand in hand and create a wonderful relationship in coming ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Dear viewers, you're watching Branding Bangladesh. We are talking to the ambassador of Ethiopia. She talked many different issues: political relation, cultural exchange, cultural relation, tourism, and other different issues. How can we, collaborate or cooperate each other? We talked many different issues. So with this, I would like to end the session for today. Dear viewers, again, we welcome you to watch another show. Thank you so much.